Hello everyone, welcome back to Indiana Kayak Fishing Journal. Today is Wednesday, June the 19th. I am out for a quick after work trip. I'm going to be chasing spotted gar. It was really hot earlier today, 92, 93 degrees, bright and sunny, and extremely humid. When you get temperatures like that and weather like that, one thing it tends to breed is pop-up storms. So there's some pop-up storms around. I'm probably going to run into at least a couple patches of rain over the course of the next couple hours. It looks like there's one that's almost here right now. I'm going to get started fishing. Basically what I'm going to be doing is standing in my kayak and paddling around real slow, ultra slow, and just trying to spot these gar and then try to make a cast to them. Basically you want to lead the fish with your lure. You want to get it out in front of them and bring the lure to them, and right when it gets close to their head you want it to be moving pretty quickly. And if you can accomplish all of that, these fish are really willing to bite and you can catch them pretty easy if you can get them hooked. That's the other challenge with these fish, is their mouth is pure bone, so it's extremely difficult to get them hooked. Generally what I find works the best is you let them have your lure a little bit once you actually get them to bite, and then you set the hook as hard as you can and you reel them in and you don't give them any slack, and you try to get them in the net as quick as you can. Well, stay tuned. Like I said, I've got a couple hours of fish here before dark, and we'll see how it goes. Are you kidding me right now? Gotcha. Gar, baby, gar. Yes. Ooh, there he goes. Jeez. Standard go-to rig now for these spotted gar. All this is just a 12-pound fluorocarbon leader down to a snap, and then what I've got is a split ring with a little tiny treble hook on it, a piece of 80-pound fluorocarbon down to another split ring with another little tiny treble hook on it. And then I basically just got a white fluke. I've got it nose hooked, and then I put the other hook in the back of the lure. And like I said, you throw this out in front of them, you let them grab it, they kind of hold on to it for a second, and then you set the hook as hard as you can, and then hope for one of these little teeny tiny sharp treble hooks to get a hold of something in them. That's basically the rig I've been using. Oh, damn it. Damn, that was close. Got him. Yeah, baby. All right, out here for a hot, sweaty evening. It's kind of threatening to rain a little bit. It's rained on and on a little bit. I've got my second gar in the boat already. I'm gonna try a different way to hold them. I got these fish handler gloves on, these Lindy fish handler gloves. They're very, very hard on this side. I'm gonna try to grab them by the snout and hold them, because doesn't seem like anything you do, you can hold these fish very well. So I'm gonna try something totally different and see if that does any better. Let's get this fish out of the net. That's a good start. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. This just isn't really a very big fish. They are just so tough to hang on to. I'm still like in the process of figuring out how to hang on to these things. All right, go on back in there, Gar. Beat up on you enough. Oh man, it was so hot. This feels amazing. You can feel the temperature dropping as this rain's rolling in. Like I said, it's plenty warm out. I'm not worried about getting wet at all. This feels so good. Oh yeah. It was like 93 and hot and sweaty, nasty. This feels awesome. No, damn it. Had him for a second. Well, it was an interesting couple of hours. There was definitely a good pocket of rain that went through about an hour and a half ago. And you can still see showers kind of around in the area mixed in with patches of blue skies. And you can hear thunder in the distance. I've heard thunder in the distance almost the entire night tonight. I did manage to land a couple of gar. I got 2, and they were both not real big, but I'm glad to have any that I catch because they're extremely wary and extremely tough to catch. So anytime I catch a few, it's always a good time. I think they're still a little bit in spawning mode. These fish are right under the surface, they're swimming around real slow, and it's kind of funny because when they run into each other, it's either 2 males run into each other and then they kind of fight and one of them chases the other one off, or if a male runs into a female, they actually start swimming around in a circle. And it's really interesting. I've never seen any fish that behaves quite like these gar do. It's really cool watching them. It's really cool seeing them. Now, unfortunately, I did see some really good ones tonight, and just couldn't either get them to bite, or I got them to bite and just couldn't get them hooked, or I could get them hooked and then I just couldn't seal the deal on them. Oh, you'll see some of that. But I probably had chances at 6 or 8 additional fish after catching those 2. So a decent couple of hours of fishing. After that rain went through though, it was really tough to find any fish, and I really didn't see too many fish after that rain went through, unfortunately. Sometimes that's just how it goes. You know, the changing conditions can drive these fish to do something different, just like any other fish. So sometimes when you get big weather changes like that, they don't react well to it, or they move and do something different and you just don't know where they are. You can't spot them and stalk them if they're not right on the surface. So did what I could. Like I said, it was still a really fun night, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you to everybody who likes, comments, subscribes, shares these videos. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys on the next one.